I grew up in Ajegunle, Apapa, Lagos. So I had my nursery school, primary school in Ajegunle, Ojo Road. Then I had my secondary education in Ekum College in Safejo, Amukoko. So after secondary school days, I attended Lagos State Polytechnic, Ikorodu. I did computer science. So after my ND days, I was not able to continue with HND. So I had to go for physics at Osun State University in Osun, in Oshogbo, 2011. Then I did physics with electronics for 4 years. Then due to combining blogging and school, I was not able to graduate with my mates. I had to spend extra 1 year, but I just finished everything in 2016. I'm from a family of 2. I'm the first, and I have a younger brother. His name is Abdullah. He's in his finals in University of Ilorin. I was in my first year, ND1, in 2008. School resumed September 2008. Then during our holidays, it was on just one holiday like that, Independence Day. So I was off school. So then I have flair for this web design. They actually did a 6-month course in web design in Ikeja. So I have flair for internet design. So I just started walking around the web. I had a design on me even before the Naijaloaded movement. But then the niche is actually a problem then. What do you want to do on your blog? Even up to this very moment, niche has always been the major problem. But once you discover the niche, I believe you are done with the whole movement. So what I did then was I had flair for all this configuration, blah 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 blah, and that was how it all started. So the Naijaloaded movement started in October 1st, 2009, and we started on a free domain name, free hosting, and then we've been able to grow from the basic hosting plan, which comes for free, into a commercial hosting. I did 6-month training in Ikeja. Then there's a new company then called Rule the World, something like that. I can't really remember the name of the institution. Then I did a 6 months. We did web designing, we did basic programming, we did designs using Fireworks, Dreamweaver, and Adobe Masterwork and all that. Then in 2013, January 2013, I went for ethical hacking, Inubos in Victoria Island. I did a 3-month course with them. So April 2013, I was done with white hat hacking. So I did ethical hacking, and that was actually one of my strengths. But in Nigeria, hacking is not very much allowed. But to an extent, I know hacking. When I started in 2009, I was in school. I was in Lagos State Polytechnic. Then I have to go to school in the morning, come back in the evening, then face blogging. So those days I don't really have much time. Even though I want to work more, I don't have time. So then blogging is really, really affecting my educational life. Sometimes I have to no, I'm not going to school today. Even when I know we have tests, I'm just like, I don't want to go. Let me face this thing today. I'll make up for it tomorrow. So in 2009, that was all I was able to. 2010, I was out of last protect, so I have all the year, sat for some exams, did a whole lot. So I was actually very free for 2010. In 2011, I gained admission into Osun State University to study physics. Wow. I was down. I know physics is not for the weak. I know. So I know I won't be able to continue this alone. I'll be needing some extra hands. You understand? So one of my cousin, his name is Latif. I gave him the music part to handle. So he was keeping up with meeting some young artists, some blogs, some top music blogs, doing that. Now, I learned one very simple lesson then. Even when you rely on other platforms for content, and you have very good traffic and a very good way to market your own content, you might end up having more traffic, even more than the original source. So all what grew Naijaloaded to where it is simplicity, understanding the web. So my cousin was the one handling music then. I was doing the technology aspect and the educational aspect. So in 2012, we couldn't move on because he gained admission also, and he has to pull out of the whole system. Then he was not even schooling in Nigeria, and me, I was schooling in Nigeria, so I still have access to those Nigerians content. He was out of Nigeria, so he was basically off the platform. Then in 2013, I met Timmy, I met Dele, so they came in, and then we were able to move on, start some new stuff, start some new programs, some new content on Naijaloaded, and then since we are beginning to become realistic, you understand. Then in 2014, I was on my IT in TVC. Then our 6-month IT for science student. Then one of my friend also. Then I have one meeting then. I have one meeting in Victoria Island. Then I was doing my IT. I stay in Lekki then. Then our IT is in K2, TVC K2. So I have one advertiser paid to have their banner up on the platform. I was going to be in the meeting when you actually wanted the banner to go up. And it's actually a new client. Like, imagine praying for your client to come, and then the client eventually come, and then you mess things up. I was like, no. Where I'm going to, they don't allow any gadget, not even a phone. You understand? So I told this my friend. He said, I can do it now. I was like, can you? I can. How? You know anything about blogging? He said, no. But can you remember anytime when we were in school, 100 level, 20 level, anytime you are going out to browse, I always follow you. Like, yes, that's true. So most of all these things you do, I can do them. And can you do it? Okay, take this login, do it. And I went for the meeting. I came home and he has done it perfectly. I was like, wow, okay, good. Come on board. I started teaching him some stuff. Then we went back to school. He was staying in my hostel. So he has a direct access to me, and he was able to learn a whole lot of stuff. You understand? So having 3 of those guys, including myself, making 4, we were able to do a whole lot. Though the jobs were very, very tasking, but then we achieved a whole lot within a very, very short period of time. They understand their roles, I understand mine too. So all that put in place actually propelled Naijaloaded. We've done a whole lot, and then all this has given us excellent results. You understand? Naijaloaded is not that on our website title. If you should check other blogs, what they will put is Nigeria #1 music, Nigeria #1 video. We don't do that. What we did is what we wrote on our site title was Nigeria #1 online portal, because if we put up music on our website, it sells. Music, it sells. Jokes, it sells. News, it sells. So when giving our site a title, we are confused. Now let's just give it portal, because there's nothing we put on Naijaloaded that doesn't sell now. If you put up sports content, we'll kill it. Bring music, we'll sell. In fact, Naijaloaded is ranked about the top entertainment blog in Nigeria. There was one habit I was keeping then. I know it was a very bad habit, but then I was doing those habits to send out a message to other bloggers and tell them, good, Naijaloaded is a platform that is coming up, and when we eventually hit that top, you guys should be afraid. When I'm in school, let's say maybe Wizkid drops a song now. Most Nigerian platforms, what they look for is exclusive content. They want to have their exclusive content. So let's say I'm in school now and I received the mail, I'm to just drop a song. Instead of leaving it and rushing home to get the song on my, I don't do that. I'll take my time in school. When I'm done with the class, I'll go home, put it up. And then the next day, 24 hours after, check on both platforms. Naijaloaded will have more downloads. Naijaloaded will have more comments and more reaction to the song than other platforms. That was when I knew, okay, good, this is a way to go. And all this has been happening since 2011. Now, in 2014, we were able to capture the market. So when you are investing in any business, you should know more about it. It will keep you ahead of your competitors. So in 2013, BlackBerry released the phone, and then it was called the BlackBerry 10. A whole lot of bloggers just put up songs on their platform without actually reaching out for their users' reaction or the feedbacks. So most of the comments we were receiving then is on BlackBerry 10. If you are trying to download the song, instead of downloading it, stream. So basically, those using mobile 10 are not able, and that was one of the biggest phones back then. So once you are using a BlackBerry 10, you won't be able to download songs on any platform. So if, let's say, one of our competitor, Mr. NO, and one of our competitor, Mr. UG, and one TX and one BM, they all drop that particular song while Makinde is in class. Now, they've notified all the music lovers that, okay, Olamide has dropped a song. Now, if you don't want to wait for Naijaloaded, you can actually stream. You won't be able to download on the platform. But if you want to have that song on your mobile devices, you wait for Naijaloaded to post. Because then what I did was I studied the market and I noticed, okay, BlackBerry is actually taking over then, but then nobody is able to download from all these platforms. We are also having that problem too. I just gave myself some time and I cracked out, and I was able to get a plugin to do that. So on Naijaloaded, you have the option to stream and you can also download, while other Nigerian platforms will not download, and that was how we've been able to get the crowd all over to our own